Hi there, my name is Donna, and welcome to the Market Roadmap. First of all, I would like to thank our club members as over the last months they have been crucial to the development of this roadmap. We are privileged to have also worked with the companies, stakeholders, and mentors who are members of the market group Next Generation Computing within the EIC Scaling Club. And now I'll walk you through the market roadmap. The purpose of this roadmap is first and foremost to promote company members, and second, to help them reflect upon their market strategy and position going forward in the next 2 years. To do so, the roadmap assesses where they are now and where they aim to go in the next 2 years. It also benchmarks their positions and plans with the views of other group stakeholder members, including over 30 specialized mentors, investors, corporations, government agencies, and clusters. Through this roadmap, we aim to provide value to all club members, including scale-ups by empowering their go-to-market journey and strategy, mentors by helping enhance their market insights, and stakeholders by providing them with a benchmarking report and tool for their staff, partners, and clients. As you go through this roadmap, you will see a summary of the key results regarding the 7 areas studied. We will dive into them deeper in the upcoming pages of the roadmap. Listed here are the 10 selected companies in the Next Generation Computing Group. You can find direct links to their websites by clicking on their logo to help you get to know them better. And here you can see a summary of the Next Generation Computing Highlights report, which provides an overview of the current club members, including companies and stakeholders. And now it's time to meet our mentors. This group of experts has been instrumental not only in the creation of this roadmap, but also in the growth journey of our companies as they go through their mentoring cycle in the first cohort of the EIC Scaling Club. And here you can see notable investors, corporates, institutions, and companies that have participated in this study. We thank you all very much for your contribution. As mentioned earlier, this roadmap covers 7 main areas that are of interest to the deep tech industry. You can see them here, and they include market needs, sales industries, sales geographies, channels, main risks or challenges, main competition, and sources of funding. Before I show you the results, here's an explanation on how to read and interpret the graphs. On the graph, you can see all of the results organized by least important and most important. The light purple represents the past priorities of all respondents, while the dark purple shows the future priorities of all respondents, and the gray squares show the company average as opposed to all other stakeholders that answered the survey. On the bottom, you can see the respondents' number. Now, let's take a look at the results. On the publication slide itself, you can filter by stakeholder type as well as past and future, which is pretty dynamic. Here's the first interactive slide showing the results of the first area out of 7 called Market Needs. You can see here also future roadmap findings, which summarizes the main points of the graph. For example, a noteworthy point to mention is that building a strong brand in the market seemed to be more important to companies than stakeholders. After each graph, we have captured important insights and quotes from the participants involved, where we have provided most of them with additional personal visibility. Now let's take a look at the second benchmark, which is sales industries. Some noteworthy points include that selling within the industry remains a priority for next generation scale-ups. However, robotics and manufacturing and automotive and transport seem to be also a focus for stakeholders that they believe companies should focus on maybe in the future. Now, looking at sales geographies, we can see that Europe and North America are the key growth markets for companies in the future. However, South and East Asia is also an important market to address in the future, mainly for companies, as opposed to investors whose focus is mainly on the US. And finally, both companies and stakeholders have deprioritized the Chinese market. Now, looking at customer channels, of course, B2B is the priority customer channel for all. However, indirect sales holds promise for companies and stakeholders in the future. Now, when it comes to risks and challenges, of course, financial investment is seen as the biggest challenge for all members. However, acquiring customers and technology manufacturing are the other two challenges of high importance for companies. We can also see from the graph that regulatory and policy is the lowest priority for all club members. Looking at company competition, we see that 90% of respondents see US actors, scale-ups, and corporates as the biggest competitors. However, customers' internal solutions and Chinese corporations are also viewed as strong competitors. And finally, when it comes to company funding, club members identify VC and PE funding as the highest priority, while customers' projects and government grants or research are also top sources of fundings. And finally, one important point is that companies do not see the stock market as an important funding option compared to stakeholders. Noteworthy to mention, we have conducted numerous interviews with experts, tested and refined the research parameters in validation workshops, and executed further collaborative workshops on-site and online. We also captured quantitative data from surveys, and at the end, we've produced this report, which will also serve as a huge visibility instrument to the companies. We have also collected a selection of additional reports and publications to delve deeper into the topic, and we will link also the other market roadmaps of the other EIC scaling club groups. As mentioned in the methodology, we conducted expert interviews to validate our methodology and survey before moving forward with the workshops. Thank you to our experts for their participation in the interviews and for the valuable insights provided. As we reach the end of the roadmap, we invite you to take on the self-assessment and compare your results to your peers and stakeholders. But first, let me show you the self-assessment report. The purpose of this self-assessment is to give you a deeper understanding on where you stand currently within the 7 areas studied in this report, as well as to help you benchmark yourself in comparison to your peers in the club and to help you gain more knowledge on the insights of club mentors and stakeholders. So this is an example report. You can see here the red dots are your self-assessed position after you conduct the self-assessment survey. And as mentioned, you can see how your results compare to those of other club members and stakeholders and companies that have answered the survey previously. And you will see that for all of the 7 areas and data benchmarks we have mentioned previously. Thank you for watching. Stay connected with us on our website and social media channels for more exciting updates.